it's me, Tomato, and I'm bringing you more of Panzer Corps', the Fall of Ice campaign. Having just completed Operation Fall of Ice, we're now on to Operation Wesserbrung, the Invasion of Norway. Now, I've once again taken the liberty of looking at this map some, and, it really only, it's a rather hard map to blitz. It, suffers from a lot of mountains, which could be kind of impassable, these high mountains, and they're not exactly easy to get around. So there's only one real main road, which leads up the center of it, past all of our objectives. So our main problem right now is getting onto the land. Then we'll focus on, we'll see how that turns out, and most likely what we'll do is we'll land down here in the south, at one of these three ports, seize that port, use that to offload our tanks, and then just completely destroy the Norwegians. And we'll push up this road, or possibly push up this railway along with this road towards Oslo. Take Oslo, maybe take Hönefoss. So if we don't have all of our troops up here and we still have troops to offload, we'll take Hönefoss, because that is a railway junction, and we will need Hönefoss to move our trains full of troops further up if our troops are still behind. Also need to take Bergen, which I'll try to take through some sort of sea assault, but it may or may not work. Because if we can take Bergen through a sea assault, we then don't have to push through these two cities, which I don't want to do. We're going to ignore these few cities over here. They're not really strategically important to us. All they do is trains and extra income, and we may take Friedrichstad if we just can't land troops anywhere over here, but the chances of that happening are rather slim. We'll also be doing some paratrooper drops at certain locations, maybe up here, maybe some up here to support our landing from troops, which are here, I think. These are the locations we can put troops, so we'll have landings up here. And so maybe some paratrooper drops up here to help support our men with extra things. And I believe we also got a flamethrower tank. I think I was told that's what that was. So I might plop that down up there to help us out, but I might also put it down here since we're going to be having a lot of urban warfare. But in the meantime, I'm just going to reinforce all my units. They're not all very well trained, so I'm just going to give them their basic reinforcements. If I ever get a really, really good unit, I'll give them elite reinforcements. But as it is, I don't really need that great of reinforcements. It's only early in the war. None of them are really that elite yet. And it doesn't cost anything. Alright, so, put my fighter bomber out here. My fighter plane up here on alert. See how many units I can buy. I have 16 core slots open. That's quite a few core slots. Alright, so I think I'll take the Opel Blitz. Or no, actually, I won't take anything for the Fallschirmjägers. Otherwise, they won't be able to get onto the airplanes. So I'll take a look through my tanks. I'm just gonna look at the new units I have available, first of all. So we have that. I think we have a Flak 88 now, no? Ooh, the Panzer. Same artillery, more anti-aircraft, fighters, tactical bombers, strategic bombers. Alright, we'll buy a strategic bomber. So they can be rather, expensive. Or, rather helpful, I mean. And we'll buy one and we'll just drop bombs on some certain on our landing port of choice. We'll also buy some some grenadiers. Stick them inside of an Opel Blitz. Purchase them. Throw them down here to help with our ground assault, and we'll just send in we'll position our troops now for their landings. So I'm gonna have probably 3 regular infantry down here, these infantry who aren't gonna go anywhere because they don't have a truck, I'm gonna send up here. These gents are gonna go down here, and I'm gonna try and see if I can sneak them into a port somewhere. These infantry will go up here. We'll have our reconnaissance vehicle down here, and I'll be honest, I'm not very good at naval landings, so I don't know much. We don't have enough infantry, so I'll buy some grenadiers, and I'll buy some more grenadiers, and those will go up here to support this landing. Since I'm not sure what that is, we'll try it out down here. I think it might be a flamethrower tank, but I don't want to get my hopes up. We'll put an artillery piece down up here. Or, no, we won't. We'll put it down here. Kind of in the back. Our stern Panzer over here. And our tanks, we will hold in reserve for now. Did I not? Oh, I can Huh. Did not remember that. Completely forgot I could do that. Alright, we'll probably do that next time. I do like doing it though. Alright, yeah, so without much more ado, I'll see if there's anything left I can buy. So, I'm a very unprestigious general now. Spent all my renown telling people to join the Fatherland. And, let's invade the crap out of Norway. After I figured if I can put these tanks here. No? No. Alright. They'll come with us later. Really hope. And it's raining. But it should be dry tomorrow. Alright, so this is actually the first time I've ever encountered this. Bad ground conditions. The ground becomes muddy after several turns of rain and frozen after persistent snow. Direct effects on units' movement. Units move more slowly, consume more fuel, and crossing rivers becomes impossible in mud. Frozen rivers are not a barrier. We cross without penalty, making offensives easier. Wonderful. Luckily, I don't think we have many rivers to cross here. Most of our objectives are watery. So first thing we'll do is we'll drop our paratroopers here in their mildly suppressed states. Move some fighter bombers over here to pretend to know what they're doing. These guys will fly over here, and we'll see if we can fly a small reconnaissance flight over there. That didn't do anything. So we'll move our Schnellboats here as a recce force. Doesn't look like there's anything in there, so we'll take our as a Panzer. '17th and good. Did I not put any infantry in range of that? I am an idiot. Alright, so we'll go ahead and offload our Panzer in here. Eventually. We'll get around to it. And we'll move the Wehrmacht up towards their, what I think can be landing positions, what I hope are landing positions. And, I hope that's a beach and not a cliff. That's a cliff, isn't it? That's a beach. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Go ahead and run some reconnaissance up this way using our U-boat. Our destroyer, which I found you. And we can't do much with that destroyer right as of now. But we can bombard them with our light cruiser, which we'll hold off on for right now. We'll try and keep our navy out of sight, mostly. And we'll also try and find a way to offload our troops. But I will shell these troops over here. Because they are somewhat mission critical that our paratroopers do not get destroyed. I'll move these torpedo boats over this way, out of the bay, and I'll leave this heavy cruiser up here to support for the landings. I guess I have to search for beaches now. Send the 17th Garibsberg up. 30th Grenadier over this way. They'll try landing on this beach. They'll land on that beach. We'll try and offload people at that port. And I don't know if there's a beach over here. This should be interesting. Well, luckily we're not on the ground yet, so this all should be fine. The muddiness. And it should be clear tomorrow. So let's see what the enemy has in store for us next turn. Unless, yes, we can land. All right. So we'll land our infantry divisions over here, and we'll move our cruiser in, our heavy cruiser into a supporting position, and a destroyer into a blocking position. And we'll go ahead and try and finish our reconnaissance. Hello. Are you the Royal Navy? They are the Royal Navy. So I'm going to go ahead and guess they're going to be coming towards Ardennes. Endalsnes? I don't know how to pronounce that, I'll be honest. And, I'll start moving this ship up this way, so that they can still provide cover fire, but at the same time they can try and interdict Royal Navy shipping. And this 20th U-boat from one of the U-boat flotillas, maybe a second, we'll probably send up this way after our destroyer does a scouting suicide run, which is basically what it is. And we'll start moving our light cruiser somewhat in this direction, along with our destroyer, who's going to help pick it against enemy ships. Alright, actually I'm going to move these ships up since I believe they can land anyway. And I just moved up the 2 units I didn't need. So I'll move the 13th up this way. And I think that means that's empty. Oh, cool. Alright, so we'll just land everywhere. And we'll move these troops up, Panzers and the Pioneers, who will be somewhat mission critical. And we'll begin our bombardment next turn, hopefully. Unless there are other more pressing concerns. Oh. Huh. It is slightly more pressing. Alright, so we can probably hit that, that cruiser right here, or possibly right here, with a, submarine attack, which should be damaging to it. Luckily, looks like our blocking destroyer did a lot of blocking. Alright, it looks like it's going to be dry, and there's some hurricanes over here. Where did I put that Messerschmitt? Oh, whoops. One of the Messerschmitt. Alright, so we'll move the Messerschmitt up over the water to avoid detection. We'll go ahead and drop our units off. We'll drop most of our units off. We'll engage this destroyer from... Can we do it from range? We'll engage him from range. And we will move this destroyer this way to try and engage this destroyer again. Now the Royal Navy is most likely our superior in this area, so a lot of it's going to be trying to get them scattered while keeping our units held together and ripping them apart like that. I don't honestly expect to win the naval engagements here. I just kind of expect them to... I forgot the word. I completely forgot the word somehow. I expect them to delay it for as long as possible for our infantry units to get inland. We'll go ahead and bombard this artillery. Move our units this way. This destroyer will just sit there and try and soak up some more fire. And it looks like that's it for our first 15 minutes. This is a little bit challenging, so I'll go ahead and cut the video here and see you all next episode. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll probably do the southern invasion. See you soon.